Good morning. Today is Sunday, June 2nd. It's 5:04 a.m. I'm just going through my devotional and stopped at Psalm 2 and was reflecting on just all of this that's going on in our world and the arguments for God, against God. Reflecting on this, We Who Wrestle with God, talk by Jordan Peterson. And then I had this thought, and then also I'm reflecting on just how profound the examples in the book of Psalms are of the righteous. Just read through Psalm 32. Psalm 32. Yeah. I believe that was it. Psalm 32, Psalm 2 also. But my point is, it talks about the righteous and loving God, and that's there. It clearly, when you read the text, and just take it for what it is, there's no hint of the moral depravity of man, or any type of inherent sin in man in the way that we've come to understand it. I believe that it's a deception, that teaching, because the truth is that we're free moral agents. We were born in the image of God, just like our father Adam. And we're in this fallen world, and so we sin because of the influence that's around us, because we're spirit and flesh. And then I was thinking of the macro, the big picture, and the physics, science podcaster, YouTuber, Sabina, I can't remember her last name, Hoffenstelder, something like that, who doesn't believe in free will, doesn't believe in God, and all of these things. But then I think about, I want to ask the materialists this question. This is what prompted this little riff here. For all the materialists out there, how is it that you can accept this materialistic view of everything, of the world of everything, and at the same time disregard and deny the measurements of the physical material measurements and corresponding analysis of those measurements of this world that we live in? You can't rationally consider the aspects of fine-tuning that have been so eloquently articulated by many PhDs to demonstrate the uniqueness of Earth in the cosmos and all of the parameters that needed to be lined up just so that life could even exist on this planet. You can't. There's a discrepancy there, because on one hand you declare it's all materialistic, but when you use those same tools of measurement, of analysis, you come to a brick wall. You just come flat up face to face with design as we know it. Everything in our materialistic realm, when we look at something that's been designed, we infer intelligent design. If we saw something that looked like and had the gears and the operational components of a Rolex that's been laying untouched on the landscape of ours, we would declare we've found sign of life. No question. So why is it that we're not able to make that same simple logical assumption about design when we look at the human cell, for example, or these other things that have been intricately put together that have seemingly functioned like that from the beginning? It's so the way we address it is we fill in the gaps. We create our own God of the gaps, and we call that evolution. That's the real God of the gaps, because it's a real gap. There is no steps to infer macroevolution. It takes place from species to species. So, anyway, I just wanted to make that point about the discrepancy and this propensity to disregard from the materialists the actual conclusions that can be derived from the measurements of the material world that we live in and the math and the analysis that takes place. I just thought that was worth noting, worth putting down. All right.